Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Princess Anne High School versus Granby High School.
Hello and good morning. Thanks so much for joining us for Battle of the Brains. We're celebrating our 20th season of producing Central Virginia's only high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today for round two are the Cavaliers of Princess Anne High School, coached by Jason Tomick. Princess Anne High School is the oldest secondary high school in Virginia Beach. It's home to an international baccalaureate program. Also with us today, the Comets of Granby High School, coached by Rob Lemure. Granby High School is part of the Norfolk Public School System. It is the only high school in its division that offers an international baccalaureate program. A big welcome back to these students. Great to have them here with us to play in round two. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wishing to answer a question will buzz in and wait for me to call on them before answering. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, good luck. Let's go with the first toss-up round. Ancient Egyptian shadoofs, scissors, pliers, wheelbarrows, and seesaws all make use of what? Austin. That is incorrect. I'll finish for Granby. Make use of what simple machine that relies on application of force relative to its fulcrum? Granby? Malcolm?
Lever.
Lever is correct. During his reign, he ordered Martin Luther to the diet of worms and tried to suppress Mark. That is correct. King and Emperor. What All-American actor was selected as People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive for 2022? Trevor.
Idris Elba.
That is incorrect. Granby? Mark? It was Captain America himself, Chris Evans. The headquarters of General Motors is located in which Midwestern city? Nathan?
Detroit.
Correct, known as the Motor City. What molecule freezes at exactly 273.15 degrees on the Kelvin scale? Trevor?
Water.
Correct. Name the only female ruler of the Habsburg dynasty. Mark. Correct. She was also the mother of Marie Antoinette. Which Dutch scientist patented a pendulum clock? Nathan.
Leeuwenhoek.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Princess Anne. Discovered the true nature of Saturn's rings and stated that every point on a wavefront acts as a source of waves. Austin.
De Broglie.
It was Christian Huygens. The city of Vaduz, located between Austin.
Liechtenstein.
That is correct. Serves as the capital of Liechtenstein. In January 1945, the Soviet Red Army liberated the survivors of the biggest Nazi concentration camp. Trevor.
Auschwitz.
That is correct. In 1753, British sailors were issued these fruits to protect them. Austin.
Limes.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Granby. Were issued these fruits to protect them from the scurvy and so were often given the nickname limeys. Name this family of fruits. Mark. Citrus is correct. The logistic function has 2 horizontal ones while the general Austin.
Asymptotes.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
At the age of 16, the future president of the Tuskegee Institute, Booker T. Washington, traveled most of the 500 miles from Malden, West Virginia, on foot to attend this present-day HBCU.
Austin.
Hampton University.
Hampton University is correct. The first Women's Rights Convention was held in Seneca Falls, New York in 1848. It was not until 1920, though, that the amendment guaranteed U.S. women. Austin.
19th Amendment.
That is correct, the right to vote. Identify the Tsar whose son Alexei was allegedly healed. Austin.
Nicholas II.
Correct, healed of hemophilia by Rasputin. The id, ego, and the superego. Austin.
Freud.
They are correct. Concepts originated by the Austrian author Sigmund Freud. The 1960s were a zeitgeist of anti-establishment values and alternate philosophies. Spell zeitgeist. Austin.
Z-E-I-T-G-E-I-S-T.
That is correct. Located in the Champ du Mars, it was built for the Paris Exposition of 1889 and bears the name Nathan.
Eiffel Tower.
There's the name of its designer. That is correct. In February of 2022, in what city was Super Bowl 56 played? Trevor.
Los Angeles.
Correct, at SoFi Stadium. This man got his 3,000th career hit in September of 1972. Later that year, he was delivering supplies. Trevor.
Roberto Clemente.
Correct. He was killed in a plane crash, a Puerto Rican Hall of Famer. And that buzzer means the end of our first toss-up round. Great job so far by our teams, but they've got a lot more questions to tackle still ahead. We'll meet our players when we come back, and then they will take on the category round as we continue here on Battle of the Brains.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow on Battle of the Brains on social. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 90 points. Our team from Granby High School with 50 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. Let's start by meeting our team from Princess Anne High School. First up is Liam Senzen, who is a junior. He is a musician, enjoys playing the cello, studying history, and enjoys reading a good book, wants to study law and politics. Next up is Austin Zhu, who is a senior. He's in the International Baccalaureate program, a member of the soccer and scholastic bowl teams at school, and is the commanding officer of the Princess Anne NJROTC. Our team captain is Keen Tao, who is a senior, is also in the International Baccalaureate program, a member of the crew team at Princess Anne, and hopes one day to become a researcher in STEM or maybe a doctor. Wrapping up the team is Trevor Dar, who is a junior, who's also in the International Baccalaureate program, plays on the school's volleyball team, is a musician as well, enjoys playing the guitar, enjoys writing and participating in student government. That is our team from Princess Anne High School. Now let's meet our team from Granby High School. First up is Mark Greco, who is a junior. He's in the International Baccalaureate program at Granby High School. Our team captain is Nathan McCarty, who is a senior, also a member of the International Baccalaureate program and a chess player. Next up is Malcolm Willett, who is a junior. He's a member of the International Baccalaureate program, participates on the varsity volleyball, swim, and soccer teams. And wrapping up our team from Granby High School is Eli Kesser, who is a junior, a member of the International Baccalaureate program, and participates on the varsity volleyball, soccer, and football teams. And a big welcome to all our team's players playing with us today here on Battle of the Brains, as we are in round 2 now. And now it's time for our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look. Here are the categories from which you may choose today.
Assassins.
They are assassins, world currencies, and famous women. Princess Anne, you are in the lead, so you get first choice of category. Keen, quickly talk it over with your teammates and let me know what category you'd like to play.
Assassins.
We sure?
Yeah.
We'll take assassins, please.
All right, given the name of a famous assassin or would-be assassin, name the person they tried to or did assassinate. The first is Brutus.
Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
Correct. Mark David Chapman.
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Correct. Gavrilo Princip.
Franz Ferdinand.
Correct. Felix Yusupov.
Tsar Nicholas, right?
Yeah. Tsar Nicholas.
That would be Rasputin.
Oh.
Charlotte Corday.
Marat.
Correct. Charles Guiteau.
Garfield.
James Garfield.
Correct. Ramon Mercader.
Mercader. Next one.
Pass.
Leon Trotsky.
Yeah.
Jack Ruby.
Lee Harvey
Lee
Oswald.
Harvey Oswald.
Correct. Sirhan Sirhan.
Bobby Kennedy.
Correct. James Earl Ray.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
And that is correct. Good job on that category. All right,
That was-
Granby, world currencies or famous women. Nathan, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like to play.
I don't know 10 currencies, but it's up to you guys.
I mean, I love women. I say women because
We're feminists.
women.
All right, identify these women from the following descriptions or clues. The first is the mother of Solomon.
Abigail.
That would be Bathsheba. The daughter of Ptolemy the 12th.
Nefertiti.
Cleopatra. First woman to win a Nobel Prize for Physics in 1903.
Oh, no. 1903 is before. Marie Curie.
Correct. burned at the stake in 1431?
Joan of Arc.
Correct. First black woman elected to the U.S. House of Representatives?
Shirley Chisholm.
Correct. Carried water to soldiers during the Battle of Monmouth?
Florence Nightingale. Yeah.
That would be Molly Pitcher. Author of the Joy Luck Club?
George Eliot.
That would be Amy Tan. Wrote The Feminine Mystique?
Probably Friedman, right?
No, sorry. Wait, no, it's not a second.
Okay, never mind. Go. I have no idea. Simone de Beauvoir.
That would be Betty Friedan.
Oh, I know.
First black woman to sit on the U.S. Supreme Court?
Jackson.
Correct, Ketanji Brown Jackson. And finally, abolitionist whose real name is Isabella Balfrey?
Harriet Tubman. Yeah, Harriet Tubman.
That would be Sojourner Truth. All right, that is our category round. And we did note that in this round, only the captains could officially answer for the team. They could confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. Coming up next, we will get another toss-up round when we come back here on Battle of the Brains.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Or want to catch up on a full season of gameplay? Find full matches on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 130 points, and our team from Granby High School with 70 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. And a reminder to our teams, there is a deduction if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team will then get the chance to answer. No conferring in the toss-up round. All right, teams, here we go. In 1297, an English army was defeated at the Battle of Stirling Bridge by this Scottish leader. Trevor.
William Wallace.
That is correct. Edelweiss and My Favorite Things are songs from what 1965 movie? Malcolm.
The Sound of Music.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch the screen and listen carefully. Here is a Virginia-based video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is completed before buzzing in.
What is the name given to the winter of 1609 to 1610 endured by the Jamestown colonists?
Trevor.
The Starving Time.
That is correct. Named for a British monarch in the native Kololo language, it is called Moi Oatunya, or the smoke that thunders. Mark.
Victoria Falls.
Correct, in Zambia. There are 538 electoral votes in an American presidential election. To win, one must receive Granby.
270.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Princess Anne. To win, one must receive at least 270 of these votes. How many of these 270 votes would a candidate have if he won the state of Virginia? Austin.
13.
Correct. Born in 1840 in Russia, what composer is known for the 1890 opera, The Queen of Spades, and for the ballets Swan Lake and The Nutcracker? Trevor.
Tchaikovsky.
That is correct. John Wilkes Booth shot and killed Abraham Lincoln in 1865. At the same time, an attempt was made. Mark.
No answer.
I'll finish the question for Princess Anne. At the same time, an attempt was made on the life of Lincoln's Secretary of State. Name this cabinet official who survived and went on to purchase Alaska for the United States. Austin.
Seward.
William H. Seward is correct. Name the organ known for its endocrine function, where its islets of Langerhans. Trevor.
Pancreas.
Correct. Produce glucagon and insulin. The founder of the Yuan dynasty twice failed to conquer Japan. Mark.
Kublai Khan.
Correct. Becoming a new tradition, fans at the University of Florida home football games now sing what 1989 Tom Petty song following the third quarter? Malcolm.
Free Fallen.
That is incorrect. Princess Anne? Trevor?
American Girl.
The song is Won't Back Down. Petty was born in Gainesville, Florida, where the school is located. Even though a skateboarder is on wheels, according to the Division of Motor Vehicles, he is legally considered this. Alston.
Pedestrian.
Correct. Created by writer Stan Lee and artist Stephen Ditko. Malcolm.
Marvel.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Princess Anne. This superhero first appeared in Marvel Comics' Amazing Fantasy in 1962. Name this nemesis of Dr. Octopus. Liam.
Spider-Man.
Correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this question. The sum of 4 consecutive even integers is 68. What is the value of the smallest one? Trevor.
14.
Correct. 14, 16, 18, 20. New Mexico and Utah were organized without prohibition of slavery. The slave trade in Washington, D.C. was abolished, and California was admitted as a free state. Austin.
Compromise of 1850.
That is correct, which included the Fugitive Slave Act. The custom of carrying the Olympic torch from Greece to the current site of the Games did not begin until 1936. That year, American track and field. Austin.
Jesse Owens.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Granby. That year, American track and field athlete Jesse Owens became an Olympic standout in games hosted by what European city? Nathan.
Berlin.
Correct. It was founded in 1782 by T. Sterling Morton and is always observed on the last Friday in April. What is the name of the nationally celebrated day that encourages the planting and care? Austin.
Arbor Day.
Correct. Care of trees. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll double the point value for our teams. Stay tuned to see which of our teams is today's winner here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains and ready for your high school team to play next season? Get in touch. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Princess Anne High School with 230 points. Our team from Granby High School with 80 points. But for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is now doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finished reading the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. Good luck, teams. This is our final toss-up round. When an inflammation is said to be encephalitic, to what organ of the body? Austin.
The brain.
That is correct. The condition refers. President Joe Biden is a former senator from which first state? Nathan.
Delaware.
Delaware is correct. This writer died in 2007, having published only 7 novels over a span of 4 decades. Identify this author of such novels as Rosemary's Baby, The Boys from Brazil. Trevor.
Roman Polanski.
That is correct. And The Stepford Wives. Granby. That would be Ira Levin. In the world of circles, this is the word that is opposite in meaning to concentric. Austin.
No answer.
This term is also used to describe a person who deviates from the norm with odd or unconventional behavior. What is this 9-letter word? Granby? Eli?
Eccentric?
Eccentric is correct. What former president of the United States attempted to win another term in the White House?
Theodore Roosevelt.
That is correct, by running on the Progressive Bull Moose Party in 1912. With his powers, he brings Helen of Troy to life. He falls in love with Gretchen, also called Margaret. Austin.
Faust.
That is correct. Although he was elected as a representative, senator, and president, this man never finished a full term in any of those offices. His administration ended with his capture and imprisonment for treason. Trevor.
Jefferson Davis.
Correct. Only president of the Confederacy. This man wrote Cyclops, the only surviving satyr play, and won 4 first prizes at the Dionysia, including Trevor.
Sophocles.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Granby, including one for Hippolytus. Name this author of the Trojan Women and Medea. Mark?
Themistocles.
That would be Euripides. A penny is placed on a flat surface. How many pennies, all touching the first, can be placed in a circle around that first penny? Keen.
6.
6 is correct. According to the song, The 12 Days of Christmas, what does your true love give you on the 5th day? Mark.
5 golden rings.
5 golden rings. In geometry, a prism has the same relationship with a pyramid as a cylinder does. Trevor.
Cone.
That is correct. She was the daughter of Zeus and Demeter. After her abduction by Hades, Austin.
Persephone.
Correct. The era of music that followed the Renaissance lasted from 1600 to 1750. Trevor.
Baroque.
Correct. The invention of the Marsh test to detect this chemical element greatly reduced its use in deliberate poisonings. Austin.
Arsenic.
Correct. This text, written in 270 AD, places a deified Buddha as the goal of both devotion and personal attainment. Name the text. Trevor.
Tao Te Ching.
That is incorrect. Granby? Mark?
Analects?
It's the Lotus Sutra. He is 2/3 God and 1/3 man. Trevor?
Gilgamesh.
Correct. It opens with an army threatening Thebes and Princess Amneris expressing her jealousy of the title character. Trevor?
Antigone.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Granby. In planning the escape of his beloved slave, Radames reveals the location of the Egyptian army. Name this Giuseppe Verdi opera about an Ethiopian princess. Nathan.
Aida?
Aida is correct. The Bay of Campeche is an arm of which body of water bordered by the states of Veracruz and Yucatan? Liam.
The Gulf of Mexico.
Correct. In its white form, it can spontaneously ignite. Keen.
Phosphorus.
Correct. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double check the final score for you, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. As we continue round 2 of this 20th anniversary season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Western Branch High School versus Fort Defiance High School.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams will move on to round 3 in this season's competition. Let's take a look. Ending the match with 160 points, our team from Granby High School. Great job today by Eli, Malcolm, Nathan, and Mark. Our winners today with a final score of 390 points, our team from Princess Anne High School. Congratulations. You'll move on to round 3 here on Battle of the Brains. Great job today by Liam, Austin, Keen, and Trevor. We'll see you soon. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.